Hey, welcome back guys to another video. It's been a while since I posted any videos onto YouTube and I apologize for being MIA. If you don't want to miss any of my videos posted every Monday, just go ahead, subscribe now and click on the notification bell to be alerted. Alright, enough about me and on to the video. As you read the title today, I'm giving my review of the Fuji XT-4. I purchased the camera towards the end of September and I've had the chance now to use it for over 2.5 months. During that time, I was able to put it to the test with my commercial work, wedding work for both photography and videography. And let me tell you, it's a 10 out of 10 for photography and a 7 out of 10 for videography. And today, I'll be explaining how I got to that conclusion. All right, let's start with photography. Fuji did not disappoint with image quality of this camera. And as you may already know, the camera shares the same sensor and processor as the beloved XT-3. IBIS is exceptional in low light conditions and extremely useful to capture interesting portraits and not to have to sacrifice ISO when in a controlled environment. Battery life was a major improvement from the XT-3, and during an 8-hour wedding, I'll use about 1 or 2 batteries compared to the 6 I was using before with its predecessor. HDR mode is extremely handy in tough scenes where you have to expose for your composition and background. HDR mode has allowed me to capture stunning images and eliminated me from having to do an extra step in post when combining them together. 15 frames per second in mechanical mode is outstanding, and it's allowed me not to miss any moments. And if you work weddings like I do, then you know how important that is. Now, let's talk about the video side of things. IBIS comes in handy when shooting handheld, but it's not gimbal quality, and I personally like that. But what's bad about IBIS is that it creates a warped effect, especially when you're using wider angle lenses. Image quality again is exceptional and low light performance is alright, but nothing too special. And that's because the camera is a crop sensor. And I did find that shooting in ISO 2000 is better than ISO 1600. However, you'll have to do the test if you want to see it for yourself. Regardless, I still had to do noise reduction in post when shooting at 60 frames per second and a shutter speed of 1/20th of a second. I did hope that Fuji would have partnered with Atomos to introduce ProRes RAW for the XT-4 like they did for the GFX 100, but I think they will when the XH2 comes out in 2021, but I'm only speculating here. Now in conclusion, Fuji improved the XT-4 to be a true hybrid camera. Autofocus works well in both photography and videography when paired with one of Fuji's newer lenses. The menu system is phenomenal, and I love what they did with the movie and still switch. I dislike what they did with the earphone jack and adding a USB adapter because it adds another piece of gear I have to be responsible for. With all this being said, I truly enjoy using this camera, and it did take a while for me to get used to the flip out screen. However, it was well worth it. As a true hybrid shooter myself, I truly believe that this is the best hybrid camera of 2020. It's definitely a run and gun type of camera and you don't need much to get going. If you think I'm wrong, leave your review down below or comment. But until then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.